Okay, friends, this video is going to be a little different than what I normally do. So recently, someone pretty close to me got scammed out of most of their money, and it was pretty devastating. You never really think about stuff like this until it happens to you or someone close to you, but I want to put a challenge out there just to get the word out. People are losing a lot of money. Just some stats on this: $12.76 billion annually are scammed from old people. And generally, these scammers prey on older people, but that's not always the case. So I'm just going to go over a few things to basically keep some information on keeping you from getting scammed. So I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that make videos scamming scammers or messing around with them, but these guys are still out there scamming people. It says 400. Let's see, just some stats I found on the AARP. I think it was every 10 seconds there's one American duped out of an average of $450 every 10 seconds. So a lot of these scammers get these people for a lot more money, tens of thousands of dollars, and it's devastating. These people they're older people, and these people are preying on them. So I'm doing a challenge here. I'm challenging everyone out there, if you watch this, to give it a thumbs up, to like it, to get the word out, and also to share. Let people know, older people especially, about the scams here. So the scam went like this. They called up and they said they're from United States Immigration Services. They spoofed the caller ID, so you can't trust your caller ID, number one, where it's coming from. They can make it sound like it's coming from the sheriff, from the police department, anything like that. You can't believe your thing. So number one, they said we're from this. They try to scare you. Oh, this is going to happen. They said your identity was stolen, and you need to pay this certain amount of money to get your driver's license, a social security card, and passport redone. These people try to rush you. They tell you, don't contact your friends, don't contact your loved ones, don't ask anyone for advice, just go do this. Usually they tell you to get gift cards or whatever. But number one, just never give your information to anyone that calls you. Okay, if someone calls and says they're from the IRS, don't trust your caller ID. Hang up on them. Go to the IRS.gov or the main website for that particular business that they say they're representing. Find out who they say they're representing, and then just hang up on them, and then call that company. And generally, it's going to give you to a switchboard where you're going to have to punch in a bunch of numbers just to talk to someone. Okay, so that's one of the signs, is that if they give you a number to call, they're just going to pick up right away. Okay, no business has that time. These people will talk to you for hours on the phone. The IRS doesn't have time for that. These government agencies don't have time, so that's why they have these switchboards and all these little automated things that try to get you through these hoops before they get you actually to finally the last resort is talking to a real person, because they don't have the manpower like these scammers do. These scammers, get someone online for 4 or 5 hours, but they make 10, 20 grand. So they can afford it, definitely. And they'll keep calling back. They'll get people, they'll use people as mules. It's just really bad. So I'm just going to go over a few quick things. I've already had a little bit of things, but some things to avoid getting scammed. And I have this PDF here that's from I believe it's from the Federal Trade Commission. So scammers pretend to be from an organization, So they'll say, hey, we're from the IRS, we're from immigration, we're from the sheriff's department, all these things. And remember, they could spoof their caller ID. So if your caller ID says, oh yeah, it's coming from the sheriff's department, don't believe it. Okay. And then they'll say there's a problem or a prize. So right here, somebody stole your identity. They try to scare you into not really thinking, and then they'll try to rush you through these things. So, you won a bunch of money, and we need this information or whatever. Don't believe anyone that calls asking for money or saying you lost your identity or saying anything like that. Like I said, find out for sure. Find out where they're from. Just say, all right, who you're representing. And they'll give you some name or something. And if it's not even a legitimate thing, you just hang up on them. Look up the website if you think it's actually something. But if not, just hang up on them. If they call back, whatever. But you make sure that you're dialing a number that they don't give you to find out. You go to the official website, and that's going to stop most of these caller scams right there. But what I want to do, I want these guys to get shut down. If no one's falling for scams, they can't scam anyone. So we need to get the word out. This has got to stop. This is ridiculous. $12.76 billion to these scammers. It's crazy. And they're just going to keep scamming more people because they're making a ton of money. And if we just get the word out and let people know, this has got to stop. So they're going to say there's a virus on your computer or something. We're from Microsoft. There's a virus on your computer. Microsoft doesn't call you and tell you there's a virus on your computer. All right? That's ridiculous. Don't ever give people access to your computer. Just don't believe them. Don't, if someone writes you an email, even if it looks like it's from PayPal or Microsoft or any of these people have a lot of money now, and they can put up a real official looking email. Never click on an email from anybody that you didn't solicitate. The same thing with that. You write to those, you find the official PayPal. If PayPal supposedly sends you an email and says, oh, your account has been targeted for a hack or something like that, you need to click on this link to reset your password. Don't do that. Don't do that. You go to the official PayPal website. Never click on a link. I don't care if it looks the most official thing ever. Don't click on any links you get from email ever, unless you solicited that to contact those people first and then they replied to you or something like that. Don't ever click on any links. Not Netflix, nothing. Okay. Also, if you're in doubt, if someone calls you and you've gone through these steps or whatever, or you haven't, those 2 steps will pretty much get rid of anything. You don't click on any links and emails ever, and you just hang up on the people that they call you, and you call that official, you go to that official website, find their official number, you call them. Okay, but if you're still talking to these people, they call back or whatever, ask if if you can talk to your friends or loved ones, get some advice from them, okay? And they'll tell you no, then they're not legit. These people do not want you to contact your neighbors. They're specifically trying to target older people that maybe they don't have any family left or something like that, so they can't reach out to, so they can just manipulate them. And these people are just, they're no good. So those are a few of the things to avoid. I'm going to make some more videos. I want to do a challenge out there. Just tell people, older people that maybe you have an aunt or an uncle that are older, or anybody. If we just stop people from being able to get scammed, these scammers are out of business. We're not going to, this is ridiculous. They're ruining lives out there, and no one's doing anything about it, really. There's so many YouTubers out there with just massive platforms, and like TikTok, these huge platforms out there, and if they just use it for good, hey, you got 20 million followers on your Instagram or your TikTok, and just get the word out about these scams. That's 20 million people. If they tell their people and their people tell their people, that's pretty much everybody. They've already told everybody in the world pretty much. So this needs to be shut down, and it needs to stop. This is ridiculous. So that's saying, just if somebody calls you saying da-da-da, don't believe them. Don't believe anybody. Don't be trusting. Okay, these people will scam, calling from the police department. Hey, we're from the police department, and your caller ID will say from the local police department, and they will try to do that. Just hang up on them, Police department doesn't call you for stuff. No official place calls you and asks you for money. The IRS does not call you and ask for money. The Social Security Administration does not call you and ask for money, let alone gift cards from Target or something. No legitimate person. If it comes down to you're still on the phone with these people and they're asking you to go to the bank and get a bunch of money out and ship it to them, nobody does that. Okay? If they're asking for gift cards, no legitimate business is going to call you and get gift cards from you. It's so infuriating. So that's my challenge. I'm putting this out there. Tell people, get the word out. I'm going to try to reach out to other YouTubers, and if we all work together, people got huge voices out there, and we could stop this, and it needs to be stopped. These scammers, some of them get caught, some get thrown in jail. But you throw one away and 20 others pop up because they can make 10 grand in, a couple hours. So not many jobs, not many places, even if you got like a PhD, you're going to be making that kind of money. And these people do it every day. It's got to stop. It's ridiculous. You got these call centers everywhere, and you got mules set up, and they're just raking in the money and this defrauding old people and ruining lives and stuff. And it's got to stop. So that's my challenge. I'm gonna be making more scammer videos, how to avoid scams. Just $12.76 billion. That's crazy, and these scammers are getting all that money, and it's got to stop. So tell your loved ones, tell your friends, tell people that you don't care about. We're not trying to help out the scammers here. All right, guys. So please share this video. Please like, thumbs up. All that stuff will help get the word out. And then I'm gonna, if you guys know YouTubers, or if you are a YouTuber, make some videos. I challenge you guys, make some videos, get these things out there. There's really easy to avoid these scams. Just don't answer your phone if you don't know it, and don't click on any links in email. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much going to stop all these scams. There's other scams that involve them coming to your door and stuff like that, but these are the most prolific ones. So don't, your cell phone, same thing. Don't answer a thing from your cell phone or a text or WhatsApp or whatever. None of that stuff. No legitimate company uses WhatsApp. I mean, come on. So, all right, that's it for today, guys. But I'm going to be making some more videos about this. This is kind of hit home, and pretty upset about this. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Please share this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.